representing the legendary Al Davis, and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Bengals sideline, that's head coach Zach Taylor. These guys just about set to go in this one. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Raiders. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And here we go on EA Sports. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And getting his first career start. Representing the legendary Al Davis, and the team's wheel to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed. Katie York set to get this one started. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet to get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 yards. That's another.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to Jeanty. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First down.
First down, play action. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Jeanty from the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
10 brings up third and
Shotgun give here to Jeanty. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
a gain of 3 yards. And a Raider first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. They'll try and punch it in. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back to throw. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Pass play now. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Fourth and goal.
The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Nothing.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Jukes away from 1. This makes it up to the 25. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. And getting his first career start in the NFL, the rookie quarterback out of Oklahoma.
Being drafted in the 2nd round, that put an extra-sized chip on his shoulder. He had 31 other teams in the NFL to prove wrong from that day on. And he's fought his way into the starting role for his first career game to start what he expects to be a stellar career.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Setting up to throw. That throw behind his intended target. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
Third down and
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They're all set now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
They're going play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. They're going to try and throw it here. Hits his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Throw left side, complete. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down.
At the Raiders' 46-yard line.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
It's 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds the in route, complete. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 4th down and less than
Trying to push this past the marker. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And he's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 47.
Give up the guns. It's Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
And a Raider 1st down.
Another give here to Genty. He dodged the tackle. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Giving this to Genty. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that 1st down. We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll only need a few inches here on 3rd down. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Coming left is Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the 1st game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. Escapes the defender. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And off to Genty. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and goal.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Second and goal at the 13-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. It's a screen play to Gentry. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders making a 9-point advantage. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
Raiders 10. Bengals nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10.
The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Shoots away from one. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on first. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. Second down coming up.
He was brought down by Max Melton. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
They give it to him again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down.
Throw here, third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Gentry headed back out there. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They go play action on first down. Brought in by his back here. It's Gentry. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Ashton Gentry. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
This is Gentry on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Bengals get to him and take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
In punt formation.
He fields it at his 43. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Again to throw on second. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
To number 39. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT.
All the QBs in this league, they love their slot guys. We see it all over the NFL, that close relationship between quarterback and slot receiver. They play in such chemistry. But then when you get a defender that can get in the middle of it and mix it up and read and react in that kind of way, you get interceptions right out of the slot. That is a job well done.
The Raiders and running back Ashton Gentry headed back out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Passing now on 2nd and 10.
29-yard line.
Throwing the out route complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
Las Vegas.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw now. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
13 more yards. That's enough.
From the red zone now. He gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
Back at the 20-yard line.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Has it at the 7. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
4-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's now 2nd and goal.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. He's going to throw it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
17. Bengals nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. He lost the football. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Hauled in left side. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Out of bounds at the 16-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
and it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's back to throw. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The show you love to love, back for another year. A busy week 1 of football. Let's get into it. Our trip around the league starts now. In the Motor City, the Lions at home to take on the Chiefs. And it's Jalen Noel. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Lions wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons as they host the Houston Texans. And it's the lefty, Michael Penix. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Falcons get the victory here. They win it by 10. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins. And this is the Patriots wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Patriots move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Starting from the 5. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our second half. They haven't come up with an answer quite yet on the scoreboard, and they take over down 20-0. On first down, they'll run. He cuts it to the right sideline. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Going now on first down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking in the air here. They knock it away again, and a couple of good reps in coverage have brought up third down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Third down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Now looking to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Cade York now on for the field goal. This from 48 on the left hash. York knocks it through. And their opening drive does something they couldn't do in the first half, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard.
I would imagine, Kate, that they hope that's the spark It starts a second-half inferno of a comeback. Could scarcely afford to come away empty-handed with points on that opening drive, and they didn't.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be again to Genty. He dodged the tackle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The give here to Genty. He's still going at the 30. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Las Vegas, first down.
This is Genty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He's going to keep this one. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working now from the gun. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game.
27. Bengals 3.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bengals and this running back headed back out for a new series. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's completed right side. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's the throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
It's 3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd.
Yards to go.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
First down. A gain of 29 yards. First down.
Sticking to the air here. Finds Chase on the slant. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Fielded at the 7. Escapes the defender. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Raiders ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Counter give to Jensen. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Dropping back to throw. Connecting on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
There he is on 3rd and short. Pass caught. It's Hunter. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. First down from the 42.
And the Raider first down.
Short pass brought in. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
Number 88. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Genty from the gun. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, a reliable source of yardage.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down from the gun. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the ground with Genty. Shoots away from one. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
A gain of 21 more yards. That's another Las Vegas first down.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders stretch the lead to 23.
Bengals 11.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Caught out left. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They're throwing it. Finds the in route complete. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38.
Bengals first down. A gain of 12.
They go play action on first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that will not be enough for a first down. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And those are the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the red zone now. He's going to keep it this time. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down. But better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. And it's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
2nd and 1 at the 10-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Offense up to the line fast.
Back at the 13-yard line.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
To the sideline and incomplete.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. He finds it beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Intended for
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing off the play fake. He's got it. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals making the scoreboard look a touch better.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He takes off with it. And he's short of the end zone. Although with the flag down, they might get one more shot at this. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And he works this to the 38 before going down. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back to Jeanty. He dodged the tackle. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he gets 6 following that penalty to bring up 2nd down and 9 now. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
The 2026 season has arrived. I'm Scott Hanson, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin out in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's the Raiders quarterback. He had it going. This, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the day. The Raiders are going to wind up winning by 17. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We'll look in on the Rams as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is the running back for the visitors. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is the Browns wideout. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Browns get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hanson saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports. A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hanson, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. Let's start in Tampa. The Bucs at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And here's the Packer wideout. He was wreaking havoc on the secondary all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown grabs on the afternoon. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And here's the Falcons wideout. He's going to find a seam in the middle of the field and haul it in. 56 yards, touchdown. The Falcons are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Carolina Panthers. And this is the home team running back. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in, 22 yards on the touchdown. The Eagles find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando. Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And it's Caleb Williams. He was sensational all afternoon. This one of 4 touchdown passes on the day. The Bears are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And here's the Falcons wideout. He was a big-time factor in this one. This one of his 2 touchdown catches on the night. The Falcons are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders taking on the Eagles. And here's the Eagles running back. The team got into the red zone. He gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports. One month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. Let's start in Tampa. The Bucs at home to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. And here's the running back for the visiting team. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Eagles are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. From there, let's move on to another compelling early season matchup. And it's the Rams quarterback, a 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Rams get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down as they get the victory at home. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And it's the Panthers quarterback. He'll look to the end zone and find his man 33 yards on the touchdown pass. The Panthers are into the win column after 3 defeats to start the year. They get the victory here. So that'll do it for us. 1 month of the season is in the books, and it will only get better from here. Until next week, I'm Scott Hanson. Good night from EA Sports.
The regular season has reached
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Welcome, everyone, to the start of the NFL postseason. Kate Scott. Chargers take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.
Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And here's the Bills wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Bills pull off the big upset. The wild card knocks off the division champ. They're moving on to the divisional round. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And here is the running back. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Panthers take care of business. The number 2 seed will get another home game in the divisional round. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the New York Giants. And this is the Lions wideout. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 52 yards, touchdown. The Lions are moving on. The number 3 seed takes care of business in front of their home fans. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hanson. Good night from all of us at EA Sports. Hi, everyone. Scott Hanson with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Houston Texans. And this is the running back. He's going to take it in, 18 yards away. It's a touchdown. The Titans get it done. Congratulations to them. The number 1 seed in the regular season, they roll on to the AFC title.